Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to we channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. E don done. E no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah! God bless you. Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to we channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. E don done. E no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah! God bless you.
Salon today, not to salon yesterday. Oh, if na lie, make we check our ministry. Salon today, not to salon yesterday. Oh, if na lie, make we check our ministry. Some of them are grumble, some of them are laughing. Now the body back for go. Uda now they can light salon. Well, the party back for go. Of course, they don't do it. Now the party back for go. Uda now they can light salon. Well, the party back for go.
Wait. Sometimes they can let for understand you what's the way they come out of your mouth.
Now,
you say the party back for go that they can light salon. What do you mean?
Family in the house.
Because right now, as far as I'm concerned, we get sufficient light. What do you try for talk? I didn't see you back.
The good people that inside this one big family house, I know you talk to Shem Bepi, because if I talk to Shem Bepi, as long as it concern about the destruction where they come up from his uncle, he always a bet, he always a torment, he always a tuk. Shem Bepi make a shock you now. Aye. As you ask me.
Now light
the good people that inside the house. Blackout hit Freetown city for good 4 days now.
Oh, propaganda machine.
No lights. I mean, blackout. The whole city, including with international airports. Now, new direction.
Propaganda machine.
It shock you. Una don't fail we for all the talk. But una go Komoya 2023. People let me still not tap there. We get big things them today and for putting them inside the Oku blind. If I can manage for fishing the other one, and I we don't tell them about the local council election. The dates we don't come up. But the presidential election dates, well, they be all them because then we get somebody for go consult when a lesser person can be with a misdirection failure. Well, of course, I think next don't do it now. Finally, the dates don't come out. Then they not go doubt you again. Shall I shock you back? Now on the other side.
Now me one grain see, or they can say, now you one grain see me. Cover me face, oh, cover me face. Now that CBN bars.
No, she me pen a bad guy.
Who that a CBN bars?
Catch me crow. Now you don't ask who that they BN bars. Me family. Una all know how the IG Sovula they bet for other people in case. IG Sovula, we see who say alleged just cost money cost. He puts money, he say in neither. because what he do, it's not good for the states. Make us shock you.
Another propaganda.
Sovo, Shembepi and Fambule and Sovo, we shall be expect for other people in case. In boy picking me Fambule where they work now SLRSA, where some people they call Sierra Leone Road Transport Authority, but now safety. Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority.
You mean who said they give license?
Who said they give driver's license, motor vehicle and motorcycle license? In boy picking by the name of Joseph
Sovula, aka Jojo.
AKA alias Jojo. Well, he now open new office inside the same road safety where he dey give license by instead the money not they go to the authority. As they talk to you, it dey behind bars. The case it don't open like lion mouth. Well, no, it is Sovula too because in Peking it don't involve. It's still not happening on the investigation they want because now two Peking get now road safety. He get the boy Peking and he get the girl Peking. Well, as investigation they go on, we don't know if the boy they call the girl Peking. We still they open it. Oh, they can go inside in case they are better one. They cannot take all the fish them inside the Oku blind. The one I used to have take you and never give people them as they listen.
Inside the Sonko squad. I hear you something happen today. But I begin to ask myself question. Now reality on a fiction.
Now season film.
Mohammed Bangura, former Minister of Information. Mohammed Bangura, former PMDC Tokman. Mohammed Bangura. Former UDM chairman Mohammed Bangura. We now the honorable member right now for constituency waiting safe. It don't throw heavy weight behind Samura Kamara. But what in this could mean for the party? We go come rubble mot inside the sober one. This and plenty other one day for you inside the program today. My name Nasembe Pierre, the freedom fighter.
And me. Now, Bangura Kablai from the north with sharpest cutlass, no retreat, no surrender. 2023, that's where we go.
How you cutlass go? They make one, fung, fung.
Fear.
I go there before, or are they behind the wall treating the apple? You mean go they try for men then suffer. You know?
The sharper.
Yes, I know.
Sharp.
So you get away in it. But anyway, if you just join we, don't forget for hit the like button, share, and let your comments down. This is a program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. Original review of plenty things them where they happen inside your country. Sierra Leone, where we can call Riyadh. Well, we have provided sufficient electricity power supply. Yeah! Anyway, we find out this BNTM light business na the country, especially the capital of Sierra Leone. We are the experience Tranga blackout. But wait, it's not this problem. And me, other things then don't adopt to the electricity. Okay, car power ship, eh? Let we go, please. Increase your volume because this one we get them from AYV and it looks sort of low. So increase your volume small bit. After this, you go raise our back small, yeah? You go reduce our back small. In the meantime, let me go and listen this one and see how blackout start like inside the capital of Riyadh.
For some days now, Freetown don dey experience blackout, where they make things difficult for office them and for people in living condition. More so, where the weather hot now. The communications manager na EDSA, when Sir Nepo, been explain wetin dey cause that.
Car power ship, one of the main sources of generation, we experience technical challenges with the machines. We experience and we get to inform that according to say we do for drop and we output. Which I mean, for instance, if we give 60 megawatt then go up from 60 to 50 megawatts. So when they inform you, in turn, yourself will do a press release, we will inform the public, instead of say, now Comparative will experience some technical challenges with the machine them, and because of that, they are going to be involved in the supply chain. So for instance, we will supply 50 megawatts. If we will supply 60 megawatts, now we supply 50 megawatts. We make that very clear. We know how we are saying, hey, I do we come 1 hour, 2 hours, then the lights go off, then we don't get again. Past that's not something we further investigate. But I want to bring to your attention to say management they will robustly monitor the load shedding plan we get to ensure say we satisfy the customers evenly.
According to EDSA, the management na car power ship no talk when they go complete for repair the thing they will spoil na the ship. But with the way EDSA answer, it not clear when they go able for done the maintenance na the ship. And na the people and they feel the blackout, where some of them been get this for say.
Really the money we, especially me when a caterer, they deal with food. Because we don't stock fridge, they wait for the lights come. Lights not the day with food and the fuel. It's not really easy. Look for Musa de Laka. Na crew and disabled can charge me phone just now because I get people already call me. So it's not really easy.
When the blackout, it affect me because I don't pull one of my freezer. That hot light. When we wake now, we meet the freezer, they call again. When we call technician, you see, and it's not that hot light, now it affect them. So now right now we told the well, we don't get any freezer for the user.
When light now there, I can feel hot. If I go inside for go lay down, sleep can take me, but the sweat can make a come on and do because I can all can soak. Yeah. While the government try for it, let them be able to give you the lights constant. But at least if you light them, we will put fan on. Person will able to get sleep.
We the own restaurant and bar, they get people with electricity, of which they use the refrigerator. And if the lights they go too much, it will disturb you. Even if we try for system, we get drink for cold. Before customer the car, they don't want. And also there are foods when I work with like the fish, the meat, the chicken, making it inside the carton. If electricity not there, we all know say at the end of the day they will spoil, and of which could be a loss.
But Sanepo bin say the EDSA technical team they work with the Turkish ship for make sure say Freetown get stable electricity, and this problem can for happen. Time where the country they suffer for fuel with other problem them. For Creole use, Mina Salifu Cherno Kamara they report inside Freetown.
Well, this not a deal now, okay? You don't hear how it's like for business people. You don't hear how it's like for people themselves where they not in different host them. For the now like 1 week so, light business na problem. For less some people in charging phone safe na that. Serious that. Some man phone now the day off for the rest of the day. Well, some man you pass it come out na in house, go find telecenter, he charge. Telecenter will be non the fade out. When a top up no more than be don't focus on. So now pass will begin go na telecenter for go charge na certain area then, or you move from one area to another. Well, interestingly, I hear Sanepo when me brother say what like in name. They actually talk say no area not the way they aware say the glare blackout for 1 to 2 years. It's a shame. It's a shame. These are the one that waiting at the real problem with some of we people the way they come and talk to we. Like say we not get sense at all. Then they talk say blackout 1 whole week. When some areas then they if lights come. So okay, now I understand. It means say the lights not they come for more than 1 to 2 hours. But waiting they happen where they go. Now the rest of the day. Or 2. Before you come back. Because some people in day, by the time you they say, hey, lights don't come. Few minutes, it don't go back. And if you see go, you mistake that time the way it come, you not put your phone for charge. Let's say you not get fast charger. Now problem, you see that you're out of communication and it's very risky. Very risky in terms of emergency and other things then. Let me go now to the business people then. The business people then. You hear them they talk say then they all they cater and where they cater for business, the one the way they get to restaurants, then bar or other things them. Then business then the poor lights no day. But this man, how for example, you get area where lights it just they go. It means say if this man say you're not aware of area where not dey get light for 1 to 2 hours, or when light dey go for 1 to 2 hours, it means that we get stable electricity right now. It means that we get sufficient. But if some area dem dey experience and dirty one, wetin this government dey after? Brother, come on in.
So before I come in, please, we family members them, we want to make we go with the lights. As we enter, and so we go with the lights, because we get 168 right now where they watch the program, now only 40 likes to get, and the information here, it take we a lot, sleepless nights, NIG, and other thing. The only thing we need from now this light. So please, we now help we for hit the like button as we go with the program. Straight inside the business, as we tell us today, the Okublai, we get plenty things. And while we be get a government, as my brother don't talk, and they take another other angle, we get a government where promise we new direction, we get a government where promise we changes, we get a government where condemn so many things them where the former regime they do, where make we trust them, we vote them in for see all the promises them where they give we, if they able to fulfill. Well, one by the thing there where they oppose very hard. Now like the ship where the APC be put in the water, where they come and tell you say, APC they spend plenty money, now that ship they where they give you light. Well, let me come and condemn them, say that one day they don't need that, of course. Now waste of money.
Well, wetin dem do basically, they can't negotiate the price. They reduce them for them small. But wetin are the problem now? This government, even when they don't negotiate, now the government this Electoral, you say this pen. Try them be they sell them 500. Now you can't give them 250 for let them pay you back na problem. But all the negotiate, when they negotiate for that particular price, they wetin happen? Not to 50 million they owe the people them.
Of course.
How about the people and guess where? Continue.
So like what they talk, they oppose at the end of the day, they come back and negotiate with the same ship, but still they're not able to reach to the arrangement. At the end of the day, they're all the people, and now as we talk, the ship don't go long term. Well, commodity, they come and make this, they come and make this, Minister of NIG, this, that, and come and talk, bam, talk them. You know, whenever you think of developing a country, the NIG for be something where you for focus on. When you develop a country, you say you want change, you want to transform a country. The light system, now number one thing where they call people them, where they far. Now number one thing where they call businessman and businesswoman them, for come based on that country and do business. But how you want to develop country, how you want to transform a country, as Kiate Kabio and in Kabal, we don't they promise we, where the lights, even the one way that they give people a one thing, now like what done me eyes to. Not all freezers they put on. Well, it's better people that they get as small. Because if you're able to survive by you putting your freezer on or other appliances them on, you're able to survive by charging your phone. So if they get to contact them, where if you're not a businessman or other thing where they do, they're able to go smooth. But as we talk to you now, the light system now 0 plus 0, just like how Caretaker be telling you in my manifesto, it don't do from A to Z, and you don't even jump Z to 0. And at the 0 now, they receive so many people them. Them people there, I always tell them, I say them good. The aura, they're very perfect there for top. The theory, they're very perfect for right. But when they say implementation, now 0.0, the critic Caretaker be talk. So now as we talk to now, my family, before they think of the provinces them, the capital city of Freetown, with the dread and now come inside the Lunge International Airport, the only airport will get, where investors, they come down, they feel attracted. Where strangers, they come down, they feel attracted. As we tell you now, then 2 places there, Blackout from born Pekin Day, now. And they're not even born Grand Pekin, then they can go. No lights, not in the country, but they still big talk them, and people that they come and praise this government, other people that they come and cost people them when they talk the truth.
When you get foreign person in house, the way how you see in front gates, you see in compound, you go know exactly what you meet inside the palace. You know what I mean, eh?
Yeah.
If you talk about Lunge, and then you begin say the gateway to the country. But before they can Lunge, the gateway don't begin at the ECSL country. We say we get embassy and high commission. For God's sake. Embassy, the High Commission where we get, for example, inside United Kingdom, the toilet na dark city. Light not there inside the toilet. Toilet roll not there inside the toilet. Right inside. And then the wiring inside United Kingdom. Outside the Salon Embassy Day, the High Commission. The wiring. Na so it exposed na the world so when a potential risk that one day for any disaster. For anybody where they go use the toilet. I mean, the Salon High Commission na United Kingdom. Na here they talk about so. It dey in a deplorable state. You come out there, you go na Brussels, for example. Outside na kitchen room then they sit down. Because na so I go call am. When it be for say, this Neon Palace SSF, big pass, the one whole office na Brussels, outside we get with embassy, where they take care of nearly the European country them. Yeah, we want for go inside we country. Na kitchen room. You go there for go stamp documents. They not get stamp, pass them, they take pen and make stamp and other things them. If you go na the parlor of the Brussels Salon Embassy na the parlor, rubber chair na in them put there. Rubber chair. So for example, you dey talk about airport gateway. Then say how you pray the bed na so you dey lay down there. The toilet self no get lock, e no get air fresher. You wetin you dey tell me about airport? Me brother, we country is sorry bad. So forget about gateway. Let we go no more. Let we go. Anything will happen, it happen. What to so then say? Anything happen, it happen.
It happen.
So if anybody for take your country serious, if for begin see am na in your own country say decide where you did. That is why I can agree with certain people that we can say in Lexef we all come right now. Now we had. We go US, we go USA, whatever, UK. By the time it takes 6 months, we don't turn them back to we had. It happen. Because if you get embassy, you get high commission, na foreign country they like that one and day. You're not able for take it. Okay, for example, low cut and short. The USA of all, what happen this bent not to pass them drag we. Then drag we two left foot them for go na court.
Of course.
And maintenance.
Of course.
What do you want to tell me now? What do you want to tell me? Brussels, they not get stamp. Can I tell you waiting the apple? If you go to Brussels for go make document, if they say this document na $80, no, euro. If they say na 80 euro, hey, then they give you receipt, you go pay 40 euro na bank. Then the 40 euro, you pay on a table. Shameful. You pay on a table. When mean say the 40 euro already in a table, no record no dey for them. No record no dey for them. They know the account for that one day. It happen, no? People then they will get proof for sure that one day. Anybody who want challenge this thing, make it ask me back. I get all waiting it take for prove them. You dey pay 40 euro on a bank. You pay 40 euro on a table. What do you pay 40 euro on a table for? When all the money for go na bank, so it will reflect now we country account. Stamp no dey. Pass then they take pen. They write. If interestingly, then they write back from with pen, from the High Commission of Sierra Leone, Brussels. With pen, capital pen. Now better thing that one day. So listen, oh. This then say we embassy. For example, let we take example. Nigeria, the embassy inside we country. It been there first. Outside the American embassy been there. Na cutting tree. You see where the building be fine? Now then take over. One whole side. Then they say, no, this is not too convenient and comfortable. What they do? Then they move to Hillcourt Road. Yeah? Then get big place there. When you go there, you see an embassy, you don't go. A whole country on your own. Look, for example, the American embassy, you say been there, cutting tree. They say, no, this is not okay. They move from cutting tree. They go right up. Now, I call inside and they Leicester Peak part. You see what in them plants there? But we not value all of them things they are. Brother and sister, they pray the bid and so they don't they. How you present yourself? Pa aujo. Now so then they call you for kawa span and pot. So now exactly what in the happen. That is why you see when the American embassy, for example, you will see we own caretaker. It left with yard. He go America. He go France. He go Germany. He not go ever meet up with the head of their country. They not they encourage themselves. But we, any Jack and Jill will come out other side. Direct, topple up inside State House. Direct. You go see inside we country, you get the ambassador for that particular country within our own country. Now the rub skin with we own caretaker. But when we own caretaker, the left with country for go. Now by sababu for lay is see their own head. Look for example. Then go na, I don't know which country this if na Belgium or side, then go on conference. For lay we caretaker say he don't snap with Macron, for example. Can you imagine? Then call on a stage. Big man and then a big man, no rush for go waiting. If you swear that man the dabu na the stage, just for let he get picture say he shake hand with Macron, he shake hand with the Italian head. Oui, no easy. Pass where they tell and say no, go. If it's where the plot on a stage, I shame for myself. We need for value we self before ever them people and they value it. If not to that day, I'm afraid we could just left pan this kind of situation. We could left pan this situation. Anyway, in a light business with the talk about Bible, wait to make you talk about this tier so about the gateway. Now you can bring this whole thing.
You know, I know how for scratchy coco, you can forget it and you put it in the talk about. Just a go like I to don't cut.
No,
talk more.
He came on me. We can't be cheap. It's very cheap.
Talk more.
It's cheap.
No, as long as you talk about it uncool, a mismanagement one, I can have where they talk.
No, honestly, cheap. We not value ourselves at all. You know, I like this guy, the late Golly Morgan, for example. He say, waiting, value yourself.
So how you describe your uncle with a cheap promise that we don't do, with always they go on so we say don't talk.
Interestingly, before I talk about in cheap promise, let's just see how himself funny himself back in Parliament. Let's go quick.
Increasing energy access. My government sees vigorous energy sector reform as critical to economic growth, health, and social well-being. More households are now connected to the grid than in 2018. We have increased electricity generation and transmission capacity over the last year. We will augment generation capacity with 87 megawatts of confirmed investment in the sector. And we will soon commission a 6 megawatt solar park in Newton. Electricity supply has been restored to Lunsa. 39 communities are to be electrified along the CLSG West African Post 225 kV transmission network, including Zibi and Poturu in the south, Kakamankuram and Jayama in the east, Nimikoro included, and Masimbi, Bumbuna, Matutuka, Kamalu, Kamakiri, Ingoro, Panuku in the north. We now generate We now generate sufficient electricity in Freetown. But we inherited a defective, decadent transmission and distribution system that is incapable of evacuating and transmitting power that is generated.
Okay, so basically, this thing, I like this particular side we end up so right now, yeah? They inherited, rotten system. That is cool. They inherited rotten system. But guess what? This rotten system, they supply, power to the people of the city. And, okay, let me say now a rotten system, which means then get for change some of the lines, then the transmission and distribution lines them. But how much is this now? How many years now will they talk about? 4 years. Up to now, will they talk about rotten system where you inherited and you can't do anything. If you can't fix the problem, it means say you not get solution to the problem. Pa, can you please just say, excuse me, I'm leaving and I'm not capable? But honestly, they will not say they're not capable, they're not able, they're not stable, they not get any focus. And that's what they make me very much uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. I want just turn affordable. Yeah, we get affordable electricity now this tongue here. But before we continue for talk about the affordable, yeah, when me Uncle King talk about, yeah, please, by the way, come on in before I can talk about the affordable.
Interestingly, I just have people start. They don't see why they smile like.
And what to make you for happy now?
Because the way I see you handle the Uncle issue today, I just excited to start sit down. For me, there is somebody talk about Uncle in weak side.
If me Uncle not correct, he mistakes them at this 11th hour. Honestly, it will lose the power, and I not go on for less. I not go on for Siam the damn fool, and mistakenly they lose that power there. So I need for tell them they add things that are in face. Turn on in face, let say power what they do, it rubbish.
So funnily, you Uncle they lie with impunity.
So when you want to talk about me Uncle, you get for know the words the way you use, please.
Hey, boy, not so bad at talk. Now other people
I need the right for talk to her. I'm for talk to her. You not getting the right to do that.
Your Uncle, it lie with confidence. And he gets the senseless supporters as the level of the color. Hey, Madabio. Mad. The artist who sing this song, where Tolombo no destroyer angry boku, Tolombo no destroyer the suffer boku. I don't know how sit down right now with the song where you're gonna studio sing, with the things them where they happen, the things them where caretaker bio they do. I don't know how they feel.
Big Joe.
I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know how they feel.
No, he don't pull out that one back. They need for get a chance. I'm your uncle.
Anyway, in our life business we talk about now. Let us sleep on this particular issue. We get plenty of things them at the baskets.
You really want for let I introduce all that thing there? You really want let's tell you something. When you talk about electricity, expensive. Now we don't talk about blackout 9 days now the tongue right 20 for the last 1 week blackout. But shamelessly, we get Sanepo we were like in name. The actually talk say how not ever sabi area where would they without electricity for 1 to 2 hours. That is the most embarrassing statement we don't ever come on as Sanepo a month. Now one. Number 2, my uncle say we get affordable power electricity in the country. We get sufficient power supply inside the city, right? We don't forget about sufficient. Let me go to the affordable. By the way, affordable. Affordable. Affordable, let me uncle they call affordable. So please, una use in your uncle in your voice, yeah? Una permit me for use and that way. Affordable power supply. Let me see something quickly. We country na the number. We country the number 10. By the way, how many countries where we get na Africa? We get 54 countries them na Africa. All right. So when you talk about expensive, look at this thing. Look at this thing. 10 countries with the most expensive household electricity prices in Africa. Basically, let's show you something. Let's show you. This thing come out from Business Insider Africa. So please, and not get anything for do with salon. And not sabi we, not sabi nothing na article and different things than they do. They released this one. They released them on the 7th of March 2022. And they released this. The author of this particular article, na in name Emmanuel Abara Benson. Now he writes this particular thing where we they do so right now. Yeah. So we give credit to them. Yeah. Business Insider Africa and they put this together. So why will they come to this? Now look at this. If we talk about affordable, basically when we uncle they talk about affordable, it means say people able for afford them. Yes, we able for afford them. But what about the expenditure? The expensive part of it. You look at the cheap and look at the expensive. Yeah. We actually they buy for any 1 hour where you get light, you spend 1,700 and something. I bet to go into it, yeah. We spend $0.15, so it's approximately 1,700 and something. Let's just spend and quickly and see 1,746 leons. Now we spend if light day for every 1 hour. For every 1 hour, we spend 1,000 something if light day. Come on, let us see this. Why they put 3 days if we spend 1,000 and something? For the day, 24 hours. 24 hours for the day. If you get light throughout the day, calculate what it mean. But who say they want their police? Let's go and see something. You see, this is not the thing. Business, look at it. This is not the name of the one that we write this particular article here. Yeah, Business Insider Africa presents 10 African countries with the most expensive household electricity prices in Africa out of 54. How many number almost where we did? Yeah, let me look at them. The first one where expensive past all in Africa and Rwanda. From there you get Cape Verde, you get Mali, you get Burkina Faso, you get Gabon, you get Kenya, you get Togo, Uganda, Senegal, and Riyadh. Yeah, Riyadh. You got? Riyadh. The most expensive Riyadh. See? So now basically read something from what they say, yeah? Out of the then say Sierra Leone. Finally, we have Sierra Leone where household pay an average. When they say average, now in between, it depends by how you use your power, yeah? An average electricity prices of 0.15 per 1 kilometer. Sorry, kilowatts hour of electricity. So per any 1 hour. This will translate to 3.6 per day. You see? Interestingly, I'm not being see this side. 3.6 per day and 111.6 per month. You see, very expensive. If you get sufficient power supply, like what did you talk about? Let's just see something quickly. Let's just watch this thing and tell you quickly how much will they talk about. How much actually will they talk about? Where they talk about 3 point something. Let's just go quickly and see. Yeah. So 3.6 per day. Yeah. 3.6 per day. Not 66, just 6. 3.06 per day. So we they talk about 35,687, per day. Yeah, let's just show now, so I know they make them up for myself in terms of waiting at the drive for do. Yeah. Look at. I wish when I go see the conversion. So you see. Good. So basically now this, if we talk about electricity, and you wonder now how it's like with regards the government waiting and they do. Yeah. So I don't even know, brother, come on in.
Well, I think waiting people need for know on this area, we already don't show them. So the people who join the case, we just stay out for present things them so we people and let ourselves know. And also we talk about as we they play you the proof them or they show you the proof them. Now so we they talk. Before we move.
Something they where I want for say normally when it comes and comparison, when they compare, they always like for compare. Hey, go to Nigeria, go watch. Go to Guinea, go to Liberia. But as it is now, this they don't do the research, thorough research. Liberia and we not in at the same level. We and Guinea not in at the same level. Guinea not in Paris La Pinta self. Oh, they panso. I can remember in 2018, 2019, when I go Guinea, for example, if lights go bra, now in Sanepo they talk, so I Guinea situation one tell we. And now they go past 1 hour, it don't come back. And they go past 1 hour, it don't come back. And there's some area back home. Guinea. But even with that, the electricity very cheaper compared to we. You come out, you go Liberia, where always then they compare, say, Liberia this, Liberia that, Liberia where you want to talk. This, that, I wonder what thing really happen. Liberia as well, we talk about them, right? Liberia. We're not then at the same level at all. So this not the life, eh? Not the life this. Anyway, we move, eh?
We fly.
What's happened? Today, I don't like where you set me up on me and my uncle. You set me up.
Now, when the exact time I reach to work for the continuously it sets you up here.
No, it sets me up and it's very.
Run down.
It's unfortunate, eh? It sets me up. It sets me up. Anyway, we move. Let me just see what we get quickly. A lot come out to affordable now. Hey, life sweet, yeah. Okay, so we see something happen today. By the way, we get things them. They don't announce dates for presidential election. Sovula in boy picking they being bars for sake of corruption, but we know you're in Papa pull any statement. When they come to all of them things, and the GGs know, yeah, as they say in picking they fraud the system big time. They fraud people, but we can't see the repercussion implication where you get on the lives of ordinary people. Where they don't fraud them for make receipts, for make the ticket where they can give, for make license as they fraud people them. Where they can't look what in this mean. So we can't see, and the ordinary people will not understand. But they go say they go na SLIA or SLITA for go make driving license, for go make number plates and other things them. When they come and see them things then they GG's no. First of all, let's go inside the Sonko squad. We see something happen today. First of all, let's just watch this video and we come back just now.
Don't get information say Mr. Mohamed Bangura don't totally declare for support our next beloved president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. So one play you talk so we let we know if not true or not lie and lie.
Yes, that's true.
That's true say you don't declare for support Dr. Samuel Kamara.
Mohamed Bangura.
Yes, sir.
I don't wholeheartedly from today.
Yes, sir.
Endorse Dr. Matthew Kamara to be the flag bearer of the office.
Wow. As me when they talk to una so the interview Honorable Mohamed Bangura, me na comrade far from the EDSA media team building a better Sierra Leone with Dr. Samuel Kamara. And of course, I know say Mr. Bangura, you don't ready now for support Samuel Kamara. Let we build Sierra Leone come 2023.
Of course, I don't can declare and throw me support to her.
Okay.
As from
God
today,
bless you.
Okay.
So what's in the message what you want for spread to the people of this country and the All People's Congress Party? What's in the advice you want to give?
I would say to the All People's Congress, Mama all safe together. If you look the elections we pass, Mother Bio, the president, he win Dr. Sambura as they say. Less than 2 percentage points. Less than 2 percentage points.
Okay.
Well, if they come back to 2023 elections, it's just realistic for us that the same person when they beat by less than 2 percentage points, Lord put them back.
Okay.
In as much now, you take the people, the whole country, the public opinion to account. That 2% where His Excellency Madabi will take beat Dr. Samura today. If they go into election now, Dr. Samura they multiply that.
Okay. So you believe come 2023, Dr. Samura Kamara will be the next beloved president of the Republic of Spain, and you support her for get the flag bearer ship. So ladies and gentlemen, this now Honorable Mohamed Bangura. As me where they give this report, me and Comrade Alpha from the BBSLS media team. Thank you very much, Mr. Mohamed Bangura.
There is victory for us. There is victory for us. In the struggles of APC, there is victory for us. Now how Mohamed Bangura come to the future president Samura Kamara. He can declare officially for support the future president Samura Kamara. Me Congress all this now how Mohamed Bangura come declare support for the future president Samura Kamara.
Well, of course, me famulem, we don't see the video, we just don't play this. Now, one of the politicians inside the APC party, where them call Mohamed Bangura. Well, I think if you don't start there as Minister of Information, if I'm not mistaken, during their own time. Mohamed Bangura don't come as soon as see for come declare his own support, for can send his own support to the 2018 presidential candidate of the APC, where other people they assume say now here for take over back, but we don't know it until they go on convention and commodity back. We know say now he go take over back. Never mind the rally up and down. But now two sides now the coin. This Mohamed Bangura, now somebody who don't see, he don't rally around several radio stations them. Well, if they are against Samura Kamara, of course, other people they assume say now them go take some Sumana for come back now the APC. So most of them get the squad the way they call the Big Six and other squad them where they be form where they send the party na courts, pull and send na courts. Well, this man. Some of you don't be waiting if they talk about Dr. Samura, which I will think say, if some of them were where they think right now, they don't think I'm earlier, then party for don't go before. They're not for the side and this way up to now, they're still a sonko for Sierra Leone. They manage themselves for get a convention where we will push their party go before. But they can say it's never too late to be a king. Now we don't see it don't come. He said it don't come and show his support to Dr. Samura Kamara. I think in the other side of the coin, now a bingo for them the APC. Now a good news for them the APC. Now a way forward for them the APC, because he do some analysis now where it's very very important if you listen keenly and understand what it's trying to talk about. It tells we say during the 2018 election. The present president, right under the caretaker, Bio, he beat Dr. Samura in 2 points, according to her. So now he don't feel say if the same Samura Kamara where caretaker Bio beat in 2 points, now where caretaker Bio don't come at treat people so people don't frown at her. If they still contest here in Samura Kamara, if you say Samura Kamara, they beat President Bio landslide, or hands down, or want them go. Now that's in the try for tell me. So now he don't sit on in corner. He thinks say, well, make I not waste my time again for fetch this man. Make I go and support. So we party they go forward. I think the other side of the coin now a big achievement for them as APC. But the question is, why now? But other person they say, because now on the right side, the election done here, everybody for picking shape, for make EU party reach another seat. We all man him. I think Nami on concern that one day towards Mohammed Bangura.
I think you don't say everything, and if by any way they want to make the next government, if I left this word there, if by any way they want to form the next government, they need for serious, and they need for biggie watch face. Some man we don't finger soup before during an by command term. If he come back, they're not for allow one for going near where they outside in the cook soup. Because then the finger soup back. But APC get beaucoup work for do before the election. They don't get better time again. No. They get beaucoup work for do. They really need for fix. But wait, this is not the problem what they face right now with regards Marabio and the country. If Marabio, for example, not able for controlling in us, I need to talk about in patio, in us, for control in wealth, pass in and wealth, they can argue in a public. How he will able for control the country? Now, let me translate this to the Sonko squad, APC. If they're not able for control their members, them, how for talk to them, for let them forget about court case, put their house together, how then go want for rule we in that kind of peaceful manner? This is a big question. But like you say, it's never too late. If they don't feel saying at the right time, there's no problem. Because we see something happen. The Yum Keller, this, that, and whatever. Yeah, we see how we been talek. Now the SLPP. Say at the 11th hour, then we get some rasul. But if you look, certain thing that you get for, they say, yeah, know the truth, but you know heavy load. You get for begin to assess the weight of the politicians them. And see say, if you want for tower, it's either you puel or dotty the water, or you support. So now the thing is with Mohammed Bangura. Before this time, he not been the throwing support to him. He get who that's them in the favor. Like you talk about Samura and how you call him? Sam Sumana. Mohammed Bangura have been the number one person where I not feel saying a bad thing he been do or say. He say they need for regularize certain people then. He not talk bad because this now we try for say as a party, as a family, una all for day together and fight the fight. But if this get in your mind, this get in your mind, now more of chel no more. Because another point again, if una say una want for collaborate with COP, you know who left you host in Ramsack, you say they go collaborate for make other thing. It not go work. So I think saying at the right time this follow they all come together and just decide for choose one person to them support behind them. Yeah. Because you obviously not two person the win. Just like how the bigger election, two person not the winner more. Now one, because now one chair they put it. One. So they need for no waiting then they do before ever they move one kind of way. So these are the things the way we decide for say. But now we're standing, we look forward for still waiting the election they carry it. And we go continue for the watch inside the world, they analyze them. Yeah? Before this time, Mohammed Bangura don't talk. Now it don't pit, it don't leak. No bad idea. If they feel say, then they do it for the good of the country and the party, well, may them go ahead. But hey, we the watch. Because some people they don't finger soup. We get for the talk now say you not fit for the near power. Come out now. You not fit. because you don't thief before. With the watch. Now it make me like always talk say if anti-corruption genuinely defect the cause of corruption. Anybody will be don't thief, let they arrest and let pay if you get for pay. But if they want for use them like sword for the opposition and shield for the ruling party, this now also me particular or we get a problem. But we will continue for watch, with the watch. As long as things and they go with the watch. And we must
don't be
sure
already, my brother.
We must make sure say things go the right way how it's supposed to go. Anyway, we move now, we go to something else. We find out say the election don't come near. Now, we don't know. We don't get any doubt again. Before this time, we be the some people they will all the do that kind of thing they are. They come up and say, now 2024 the election, we are presidential guards them. No, because of the 3 years we don't waste. They get for sit down and negotiate, go with them before. Other people in the come and say 2024, in fact 2025 election. But we've been telling them say, come on, with the year and see someone not the year and see. You know man what is sit down here, bra. Me uncle na mother bill. Also I get access to different locks and keys them. Like how my uncle get the key we make Leon Star go Nations Cup. And perform just like him. Now so me serve the watch. So now let's look at this thing. Election in the camp. Then there's there for second 073 na put local. I see couple then the battle themselves for federal election day. But that left me for I begin think, why this? Why? Anyway, plenty by election in day. Let we listen this thing quickly and then we will analyze the by election them, how then they can go and waiting this they need for do. Will they come back just now?
Many by elections. Following the death of 2 parliamentarians, the Commission will on 26 March 2022 conduct by-elections in Constituency 005 in Kailan District and Constituency 073 in Poloko District. Campaigns are peacefully ongoing in the respective electoral areas. But I must inform you, ladies and gentlemen, that last week we received a notice of withdrawal from the candidate for NGC. Therefore, we have rescheduled the campaign period. In other words, we had nominated 4 candidates for this election. But with the withdrawal of the candidate for NGC, we will have 3 candidates to contest this election.
Okay, so basically, now the thing this way we be one for being up force, let you see, yeah? Now you find out, say, this now be exactly the talk about. Basically, now the thing this way we be one for being up force. Thank you. Now this I've been trying to talk about. If you notice something, this election where they be on the 26th of March 2022. Now constituency 005 inside Kailan and constituency 073 inside Potloko. Watch and read this thing. Fine one. Please listen this. The atmosphere where we get for C, mark you, now 2 elections on this same day, both for constituency. The atmosphere where you get for day, now the 2 location, the 2 election, now that atmosphere day, good day inside 2023 general election. You don't understand what I say, right? From this minute where they talk so, you always hear about 073. Tension, campaign, now they all thing day. All the focus now they. Because Alpha can on test case. But 005, nothing not they go on there. Very peaceful. It's not like something they happen. Apart from today, you ever hear about 005 before this time? The answer is no, if you want to be honest. Now, I be expect say COP and APC for collaborate and fight for 005, not for 073. Why I they say this? In my opinion, and the way how the political landscape day, plenty people go say 073, of course, dominantly, na APC. Anyhow, it will get for Talek, APC will get for win. SLPP will get the young votes day, but APC will get for win. So, I be they expect say, in my opinion, APC and COP for go fight for 005, for get vote day. Not to for go win, but for get vote day. But guess what? All the attention there to 073, not 005. You hardly hear the COP or the APC talk about 005. You can't collaborate. Me and Bible no go team up for fight for put one grey mic on inside here where we feel say we sabi all the equipment pass the start mean where go just come on watch to begin doubt. No. Instead, me and Bible go collaborate for go inside sister admin host and go put in different appliances they on. Let you know say we self sabi. You don't understand what I say? How the government, because I know they say SLPP, how the government they put more power for 073 na potloko. Na so then say forget the cabal. Put more power and fire na 005. But interestingly, and not they work that way they. So thinking that they begin the doubt, waiting really APC day after. The other day, my brother they talk say, waiting the people le obayanda na 003 go take, 075, 73 go take, 005 no take, no. All money for put. And in fact, if I let them go there, let something happen, let people and take note of them. But they all focus now just 073. First lady camo 073, Alpha Can 073, caretaker 073, anybody 073, including the APC themselves 073. What about 005? This not the election. Now so you get for Talek. Then they make sure say they tension them. Now they own area them. And then the other side be peaceful. I don't tell you this thing, I tell you again. It'll be very much peaceful, and the election get for Talek say even in the north, in the south, and the east, if you get strong opposition people the way they want for watch the election, then the set confusion party arrest them, go lock them. Then they plan simple. My brother, come on in.
I just want to stress on the analysis with Ongi. I think you did at the right track. We are in. You talk about 005 and 073. I just support your statements like 005. Really, the APC, NGC, and other parties them when they don't come together, they fix say therefore go and put them power there and see what you get for commodity. Never mind. I still stand on the point the last time. Intimidation get for face them. That one day you know they able to protect that one day. Because as we talk right now, the police, they're still under the pockets of caretaker bill. That one is normal. And the way I see the police, they play politics right now. They don't involve into politics. The IG, they give command to the police, they involve into politics. Definitely, any side where SLP don't take the Yana with strong hold. Any other party, despite APC, any other party will go there for go campaign, they get for face that intimidation. But I think say that not for stop any party for go campaign because we get 1 trillion, we don't get 2 trillion. You know, all areas belong to the country. That's not for because as a true politician, you for able to stand intimidation. As a true politician, you for able to sacrifice yourself because now your area, you don't choose, say, this now my area of profession when at politics. So I think say politician not afraid intimidation or attack. Because politician, to me, it just stand like a soldier. Every day, every night, they will call you for going to war front. Not to like soldier like Kiatika Bio, we don't call for going to war front, 25, 29, they work at kill them. Not like a soldier like that. A true soldier will be silent. They wake you midnight, they can't go war front, you ready for go. So I feel say that kind of force, the APC, NGC, like when they all come together, so then for team up and go see waiting that they able get in that area. Because when you run down at 073, they get the virus, we don't turn against them today. They get the evil, maybe not describe now, say, now one people the way they describe or what they call, say, enemies of the state in a one, when I no less a person, but Alpha Khan. He don't turn virus today for go first in company where they all where they been there now the same boat. Where if they that boat today, that boat will be full of fruits and everything is not able to make nobody survive. Now he say they go make people survive. But who don't hear they can't buy that money where they don't get. Of course, you get for use that money there for go full people them now that particular area there. And that area don't be a target because like what the brother say, Alpha Candidate the first, caretaker beyond there in the poor money there as he fend for poor money in an area as the way he supposed for poor money. Where by then time you don't forget better campaign self. Now he work for no campaign for them. But now they can't use their money for can full of people them. Don't you get the first lady back up with Alpha Khan, then they in that area right now. They pour plenty money. The money they own have is not cast. All of them people don't keep this now the time when they people pull their money there. Though APC feels it because now election, then people can do anything. We don't see who say don't conduct election them. Who say they feel say they not win and they effects they cancel that election. We don't see them. SLPP they're capable of doing anything. But the other advice when they talk so gets for the APC and COP, as they don't come together, say, then they fight this bad virus when I can take a bio and in Cabal. They really need for stand as political party for see waiting there for come up in the election they have. Because that election again forget tension, it will sound like say now the main election all the way from 2023. Because for the election the year, caretaker they begin get hope say it go able to rig or do whatever way you want for do if people vote them out for announce themselves say or for make next announcer say now in are the winner. But I think if the APC and COP as a long team up, they're able to set themselves how they're supposed to set themselves and open their eye, put that kind of force. They're able to control their elections they are. Their local council elections they are, then we'll control 2023. But if you see they're not able to control this local council election, make no mistake, they're not ever able for control 2023 election.
Okay, other thing then they go on with regards election. One time in the somebody be actually the message we on Facebook, they tell me about one member of parliament where as well contest again for be powerman chief, and he win as powerman chief, and then at the same time in a member of parliament. Okay, let me listen. Waiting the national. By the way, National Electoral Commission (NEC) in name they say don't change now from national to just Electoral Commission Sierra Leone. Yeah, from the way me get sense, we be first no but INEC, say go to NEC, now you don't go to national, no you don't go to ESL, ECSL. Okay, so let me just listen to the chairperson back on this particular issue of powerman chief member of this member of parliament where don't become powerman chief. Yeah, we come back just a short one.
Pursuant to section 76(1) of the Constitution of Sierra Leone of 1991, the clerk of the House of Parliament has notified the Commission of a vacancy in Constituency 056 in Topolele District following the inauguration of the former MP, Honorable Alhaji Musa Bambafoe Polio Jallo, as paramount chief of Sandaya Chiefdom. The Commission will soon declare the date for the conduct of this election. Local council by-elections. Currently, there are 5 vacancies for the office of councillors in Kenema, Falaba, Karine, and Poloko districts. 1 in each district, save for Poloko, with 2 vacancies. Now that the local council bill has passed in Parliament, the Commission will soon declare the date for conduct of these elections, of these by-elections. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to appreciate the government of Sierra Leone for their continued support to the work of the Commission. We also appreciate our local partners and international partners, political party leader.
All right, basically, we've been just one for you get this one, let you understand waiting exactly the happen here. So, this member of parliament being contest as, you know, paramount chief. He win as paramount chief, at the same time, in a be member of parliament in that area. So, what happen? After he win, he writes to the clerk of parliament, the speaker and the clerk, and then they later get for right to NEC for declare that your position the vacant. We mean say you can't hold two position. That is why one time I be tell una say you know go be member of parliament and you be paramount chief, except because we get honorable member of parliament them win a paramount chief. But you know go be ordinary member of parliament, then you as well hold that position as paramount chief. So what happened? It all resign in position as member of parliament for the paramount chief position. So now the position the seats don't vacant, and then go get for all by election for a own constituency. So that person when they talk about courts, whether the court not this, I think this not the thing, and this not been the reason we make there not been so much pay attention because be all right to parliament, and parliament being get for address that particular issue they to NEC. So as it is now, you don't hear from the Chief Electoral Commissioner in ECSL, as he don't talk about that, he don't declare that position they vacant right now, in not a member of parliament again, in a just paramount chief. Hope we get that one day, and I hope say that particular side they don't clear. Well, with regards plenty other things then. Plenty other things them they we get for do with this election. But before we go to that one day, except if me bother one for Rob more small on this.
We move.
Yes. Okay. Before we go now, and I'll give you some of the things that we don't come up when I new things them. I want for let we go quick one and get the big part of the announcement for today. Yeah, we get for do with the presidential election. We be don't tell una say this election na multi-tier election. Then we be use this word we be surface on inside 2018 when na 444. I will use this word again. This election of 2023 na 444. Wetin I mean? You get stink APC, stink SLPP. Okay, let's use this other one. You get fanatic them when are APC and SLPP. Where then they go vote, bruh. Whether you like the word 444 or not like or not the vote. And they not care whether they whether na monkey they or na babu they. As long as na them party na in the vote. So that is why I use the word multi-tier election. When me say 4 election they be on a very one green day. Presidential, parliamentary, councillor, chairperson, or mayor. 4 election. It means say then they give you 4 ballot paper for votes. Now the reason this way we be call them, when we then days there we talk say the election back this year na 444 because you get for the area. It not necessarily means say we talk about say in whatever because somebody be tawapa will say, oh that is not 444 a multi-tier election, yeah? It means say 4 election on a day. Alright, so people let me ask question. Why the caretaker don't talk about the presidential, I just talk about the other and then we tell you say as by law, now only the National Electoral Commissioner, okay, the Electoral Commissioner now get right to announce the presidential election. If that be the case, let's listen to waiting he get for CRC, they make the different announcements.
Voter registration. As we approach the 2023 elections, the ECSL, we undertake the update of voter register for the 2023 elections from 3rd September to 4th October 2022. 2023 The ECSL will extract the data of eligible voters from the civil register compiled by the National Civil Registration Authority, NCRA. Therefore, pursuant to Section 23 and 24 of the Public Elections Act, PEA, of 2012, eligible citizens will physically present themselves at the registration centers for verification of their data and placement on the voter registers. The procurement for the voter registration equipment is underway. Voter registration centers. After thorough review of the voting centers across the country, the Commission has approved a nationwide increase of the voting centers by 10%. Presently, we have, in the last election, we have 3,300 centers. So, doing your mathematics, I think we increase it to 3,600 attacks across the country. The Commission will also be undertaking an assessment and GPS mapping of all centers nationwide. During this period, with this exercise, some centers will be relocated to more appropriate locations with the view of promoting accessibility and fairness. The limitation of wards and constituencies. The Commission is prepared by virtue of the constitutional provisions to review electoral boundaries if the need arises. The current electoral boundaries came into being on 17th February 2017. Thus, 17th February 2022 makes it 5 years. This qualifies the lower limit of 5 years for the delimitation of electoral boundaries as per Section 8, subsection 4 of the 1991 Constitution. Multi-tier elections. Pursuant to Section 43(2) of the Public Elections Act 2012, Act number 4 of 2012, and exercise of the powers conferred upon me by the above provisions. After consultations with the President of Sierra Leone, I hereby declare 24th June 2023 as the date for the conduct of presidential elections. Referencing the public notice of 11th March 2022 from the Office of the Press Secretary and Presidential Spokesperson, therefore, 24th June 2023 has been set for the conduct of presidential, parliamentary, and local council elections throughout Sierra Leone.
Me famule una don yeri. Waiting we all be the wait for where some man be the ask why this date come or this other one not come. Well, the one we get the power for announce them as they don't tell you, say don't go consult the caretaker of the republic. We give them the mandate for let it come out and give you the dates where the presidential election they happen. Now in you don't see soon at the screen. You don't come and tell you say June 24, 2023, definitely without wasting no time, no corner, the election, the right. Well, I think now the area that one day when we get interest on, because before this time, we want to be mentioned something like that, just now, we be get people when we don't come out to the own statements, them, the election or the right, 2023, we be tell them say, na lie, the election, nothing okay for Blackout 2023. Well, we compete back in social media where they say they come strongly and can put towards say the election okay for right. So we already talk nothing not interest me like where it don't come and show with the people of Uyada when I'm a salon the date for the presidential and local council election. That one, the number mean I get interest on. Are happy and are okay with that. We they look forward now to the people of this country as people don't cry, people don't Allah, people don't twist face, people don't suffer, other people don't perish. They don't give now the dates. Now, not time for make we prepare ourselves as citizens. Them we don't cry as citizens. Them we don't say we suffer. Judgment day, the dates don't be out. Waiting on preparation for come face the judgment. For come cut this case. Waiting on preparation. As we always can say, the time where you they tell me say all the way to the studio they talk. Not true, and he pay you wait till you undergo. Now the dates 9 don't soon. I don't get much for talk on this show. Yeah, no sound.
Very sorry about that. So what I be try for say, I get interest in one area where it say them na the Electoral Commission Sierra Leone. By the way, they will begin omit the National Electoral Commission Sierra Leone because now na Electoral Commission Sierra Leone. It say they make provision for any, if need good day, forget any constituency or additional villages. So, if the try for tell we say, from 2017 to now, na 5 years or so, where them be don't do the last boundary delimitation, and by law, electoral laws, na so it's supposed to be, after every 5 years, if need day for the watch back and the different boundaries them and see if need day for add, they add. So now, they don't put standby. Standby say, in case. So, me now, they tell you, say, authoritatively, they tell you, say, then just don't put them so, for let you not feel bad, or let you not go no faint bad and say, this way they don't say so, so then genuinity. My members say, the midterm census, they not still come out with final figures yet. We be don't tell you, say, from around the lower Bangura area, now that Kenima side, this east of the country, we get forget constituency where they come out there. Around the lower Bangura side. Constituency, another constituency get for come out there. We be don't tell you now the last time now, and don't tell you now about how the figures they go, how then they count, how then they do the boundary delimitation as it is inside the midterm census. For let you know, say, I they talk lie or true. They not count down it too, but the caretaker mistakenly don't tell me say we na 8 million. They not count down it too, but don't tell me say we na 8 million something. In the time when it talk now the time when they just begin. Remember the time when Leon Star been they go Cameroon? Now the time it tell we say we na 8 million something. So they already don't make provision from neck. They don't already prepare with mind say, and not say oh, na so the next say, and not say boundary limitation. We make provision if any need day for add any constituency or add any villages. Provision day for that. So waiting that day, whose message will they send to you? Of course, we get forget another constituency where they come out from the east. All right. So this now one thing where I just want put now you aid. Good things then they will come out of this discussion from all waiting it talk. He said they don't reduce the nomination fee for all public election. One time in the way they say nomination fee for anybody we want for be caretaker, now 100 million. They as well talk say if you want for be honorable member of parliament, now 10 million stand to be corrected, and then chairman or mayor 5 million, and councillor now be 1 million. I stand to be corrected. You guys for correct me, huh? So now they don't reduce per that one day. I think they reduce them by 50%. We go work down the back later. But bottom line, they don't reduce per that one day. But something they again and do were very cool. Yeah, if me a public servant, me a director or whatever public office we are all, I for resign 6 months before the election. That is, if I want to become member of parliament or I want for contest for any election position, I for not resign 6 months to that particular election. It's cool. If I any better before this thing say 1 year, you do not resign 1 year from Musa to get your hand to mouth. The way election come, you not get symbol safe. So all of that one in there, I think, is very cool. Something they were very, very much good again. Then say then they make provision for reserve seat for women, but it's not clear of how they do them. How they get for reserve seats them. Because within me sabi, some party them very wicked. Then if they say that they reserve this amount of seats, forgive symbol to woman then, if you give this amount of symbol to woman, then they give certain symbol then to some area them who say them feel say this woman not get for win at all. So we don't know until they come and explain fine one what this mean or how they plan for doam. How they plan for doam, we're not able for know. So all of these now things than this when we will get for seek for clarification as time they go on. One thing they and this na me brother you hear this. They say provision for permanent fast track election petition offences court. So in other words, then the try for say now they don't make provision for if you get any issue with any election business or election offences, you report them and quick one, then go make sure you get justice. Then go look inside that case day. Me brother, if you get you down there, come on in.
One thing I like about the SLPP no more, they can bring certain laws them where they feel say it get for benefit them, but in other way, now then laws them the back can come and fetch them. But this particular law where they bring now in their own interest. You know, when I not say SLPP, they always feel say they're smart. They feel say, I can always say the theory. They're very perfect. The oral, they're very perfect. But not that people not where they come out fine in terms of implementation. Now that they put some of them laws there because they don't fear. They don't see the fire they come out now the waterside road. So now that they put certain things them in place for can see how they will attack the fire where we say to wait till they see in order for possible for them. Because at the end of the day, if they miss targets, like what they talk show, people of Salon vote them out. All entire they put, now one of someone against them. But then they try for do in the way to whether they bring conviction when they announce the results, for try for say, hey, yeah, this, yeah, this. Now, immediately they create all the rooms there. So, not to say what they do, so they do in the interest of the people of Sierra Leone. Now, in the interest of how they want to set condition, we're not there for come off 5 and them. Now, the rooms them, then they open. So, right now, you hear waiting, the commissioner don't talk. In the doyanda, it don't create room for them for the fake census where they do it, a lot of people, most of them not agree for let them counsel them. They get for come tomorrow, later part, they get for can give you huge number where nobody no go expect or nobody knows that they counsel people in the. Now the commissioner don't say they don't create facility for that one day. If that one day come up, it talk indirectly, but we always tell you say when you listen to it in the talk, you're able to know exactly whose side they try for go. Now, this government don't tell you back say now that they can create a body who side it say if you get problem with election business, you go there, you go report. Now the same way that people have create for we get also them create them, but they can set up say then they see how it affects corruption. Now corruption affects itself. We are in the commissioner when Ben Kelfala, he can explain and tell we say it's very, very hard for fetch somebody where give position. We don't see all that one day. So now the one can create this room again. If tomorrow the system don't defeat it because SLP are people and they're not take defeat. So I tell you the fact, if this 2% where Mohamed Bangura come and analyze show, where they say they win Samoa Kamara, if not SLP they win that 2%, trust me, no problem. For a reality for come and that. And if not this caretaker will be older staff, this caretaker will know we're angry and conscious for power show. Upon all that one, they don't even know how for rule a social club. Now it be like the former caretaker, older staff on this 2%, where they say they win Samoa Kamara. I don't tell you lie in my opinion, but I don't feel say this particular caretaker will hand the show. It don't know about that staff day. Now other thing for Apple, but to thank God, the one who be all the staff, it shows some amount of responsibility, irresponsible, and it shows some amount of content mind and over the staff where we will get peace. So now that they create this room for their own self. But we wait and see, wait till they come up behind that.
Okay, the answer this person directly, Abubakar Sidianke Kanu, he say SMBP, this man no go add non-additional constituency. You be don't tell this government say they not for add anything because it go affect the election. And not go left less than 1 year they for the election they add. We the people go stand against. Let's say exactly within the end with. Go stand against Madabio if we bring any, if he bring any Alakip and 2023 elections, how on earth then go get? Okay, let's say something. EU say, EU no say, he waiting the electoral commissioner say, Bible repeat after me, waiting the electoral commissioner saying.
The electoral commissioner say, then don't create room for any added constituency.
Or village.
They get provision for that.
Yes, or village.
Or village, they get provision for that. Me brother, not actually though, it get for happen. We don't tell them back say, this election they happen 2020. But come on, I saw the guy argue say, nah lie. Then they say, nah, this that hungry lion or bush lion, they all come and put statements today, we don't get it. This one they tell you so by play. That statement when the commissioner do so. Now like when they say, go hit them first. Una no say SLPP them good on testilo. Then they come first, they trigger you, they see how they make. They kind of them well and power. It happen, but if you get diary in the border, just draw a diary and mark and say, we had the talk and say, then why I get for can add constituency them.
Take note of this. One go likely come out from Lower Bambara. Add on to the waiting Bible SLA puts on you. Diary. Yeah. Yeah. Just put down the number. Okay. Alright. No green or red, make room for change. Let others come on board. Okay. Let's see a few messages we have just pass by quick 1 minute. Okay. Okay, let's just see. And let's see you think they say this to be very good, but okay. Think they think and they are anyway. Let's just watch quickly on YouTube and see if anything they wait. Come on. Thank you. All right. So now thank you for the sound. Yeah, we wanna tell we Yeah, now we okay. I think this is basically not the okay. So we move.
We fly.
So low wait no more and see what we get for B. By the way, the election, the multi-tier election, the 444 election we post in our talk about, they happen on the 24th of June 2023. So interestingly, la giving us something, yeah. SLPP or this government elect 24. So basically, then the field say the election will happen 2024. So because the 2024 no work, so guess what they do? Then still get the 24. Now then say, okay, 2024, not to the year, let's take the day. At least we will still go manage them. So they're not still disappointing supporter there. The 24th June 2023. So the 24 days they still. But not to 2024 no more. That 24 still the day. You understand me, brother?
Yeah.
They elect 24. So then the one for the election be 2024. But it not be saying at 2024. So what happen? Then try for make no more the 24 day and say, okay, still. Let me people not feel bad. 24 June 2023. Simple. Now, any man where they curse woman or where they intimidate woman, something wrong with them. And they put 10 million for anybody where they give you information to LJ. Now, they put 50 million for anybody where go force Sovula for talk about him picking publicly. And if I give you evidence, Sovula for come publicly and say in Peking, when they do them press conference every week, if for come publicly and say, me Peking mixed pan corruption business. By the way, what am I saying? Fine boy, yeah. It says it's Sovula, seeing glass. But wait, talk and cause Sovula fine by this picture. I don't know if I'm... Wait. It look fine small by this picture, honestly.
Yeah, because the sun shades come and secrets.
No, but honestly, fine. No, listen, now this are not like but you. Where something fine, low talk and say fine.
So Sovula talk bad.
No.
The sun shades come and secrets.
No. Sovula fine pan this picture. Period.
Hey God. Now you're good level left you.
So tell me something about this young man. By the way, let's just get you this picture for come up, please. Yes, this young man. Tell me something. This young man named Joseph Sovula, alias with other person can say, aka Jojo. Jojo, they work na Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. Outside they make license. Outside then they make number plate. Outside then word in the way no get game, then just they shape ticket they work. Now this young man they work. The son of we IGP, Inspector General of Police. Iyon bobo bing bing. Now this. So, Bible here. Pata, make I hear you. Waiting there happen there. Tell me something.
Well, of course, me from Bulem, as soon as I see the title of the program today, he able to tell you, say, the IG Sovula in Peking not involved in corruption inside SLRSA, Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority, we first year we call Sierra Leone Road Transport Authority. Make we take time for talk about this talk and make we patient for listen also. Because road transport, from where we are the talk, I think the issues them because we know we don't they get up for them. We know they jump into the issues them so no more. But from this now, I think we eye and we camera for England and gates. Every side now road transport we camera them for did it now. Because road transport issue get for do it. But good citizens them will not even get away for get couple. But then they struggle very hard for go license the Okada them day, for go license the vehicles them day, for go take driver's license. Now make we go now the recent thing way happen inside Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. We get this young man when AK Lansana na traffic warden. AK Lansana don't say na the Road Safety Authority. AK Lansana, he don't claim the rank of a manager na the traffic warden department. This AK Lansana, this whole thing all they can talk about na the brain box. Na he go chook. The whole thing where he come out, now he go draw the rope na the bush. But when they come inside the matter, because the rope where AK Lansana back don't go draw so, he get for bring things them from that bush, where he step get for regretter, because they say, when you hand dirty, take your time out for shout what other man in your hand dirty. Because inside the traffic warden department, they get the Yuki and Dabaru, where they do where AK Lansana self not able to pull in aid as me when they talk to Usabi say good one. Make we go first to Andrew Sovula, when at the IG Ion Pekin. Me famble them, this na the reasons where una see when this government take power. They make sure for rush and go sack people that will know the job in various offices them and bring the young Pekin and young famble them. And especially when they don't face now say, we the people of Sierra Leone don't really frown at them. They're not able to do waiting. We feel say them for do waiting that they do right now. They bring them picking them like they go like count and make you come benefit before we the left power. We don't know if power the left way or not. So the motive they most of them picking them brothers them they count at their offices there whether they come with Yuki and Dabarude. And Usobola, as we all don't see in actions them towards other picking them young case. My brother will just make a small comment see Usai will be see it a nerve where it put 10 million for LG just for Mami cost. Excuse me. We see that one day police them go quick, then go all LG of neck and bring them. Usai will see he appear courts. But now Andrew Sovula is picked by the name of Joseph Sovula, aka Jojo. Now the name where people are for now road transport. Now the man tinapso with him papa will put for you on the screen. Well, this Jojo, in there now the MIS department now road transport. What did MIS mean or what's the responsibility for the road safety authority? The MIS now they control everything about the system, the operating system, the server, everything about road transport. If we now go there today and say, one go snap or one go cut slice, they say the server they don't, now MIS responsible. Without MIS, no operation, no they go, now road safety authority. So now they all the key of road safety for anything now them. Without them, even they do mistake now the system, now the computer system, now MIS, they go delete or rectify that problem there. So this MIS, now they, Joseph, this Jojo, when now Andrew Sovula in Pekin, they put them now they in the work. Joseph entered now the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority from 2019. Now in them bring them there. So instead of not do no mistake, when they bring them in 2019, they don't school feel that they don't chook and say, now, we don't know if they get this power again or not. We now all come and benefit. Waiting it do. In other people then create a separate room where they give people them license, where that money no they reflect now the authority. And mind you, Andrew Sovula, he get two picking the way they work now Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. The Jojo now the small one the boy picking. In big sister.
But the TT own, then still investigate them, so we go left that one day another point there.
Okay, good. We reserve them for now. So what did Jojo be they do from 2021? Jojo and other people then get the system because we don't call them saying a fake license, not a fake license because then they use the actual materials of road safety for print this license.
The
And
only
this license,
thing, then they bypass the system, fraud the system, so it not they reflect, but then they actually give things to people out.
exactly. Now, if you find out, say, some of these SLP boys will encourage, then they meet in an office, you know the job past them, but they don't respect you because they know what's in the for and they know what's in the paper. You go down there for 10, 20 years, in kind there for 1, 2 years, they begin to drive fine Jeep past you, not for talk about the sin of government. So this Jojo, they begin to print their license there, whether they fund the authority. Mind you, how many thousands of licenses they don't print from 2021. So this they go on now the authority who say Ekelasana thought and fit say something they go on. Because one thing about the road safety authority, when mission they go on, that man will not they eat. If they go dictate that mission come up. But whenever they think they can happen, whether they go to that group they story, that group they bring the bush. So Ekelasana, he makes sure for take this license under different name and different information. He go ahead and pay for the license, then print the license. So this license I owner as exhibit of the game where they go on. When they go check this license at the system, the license not get no information at the system. But when they present this license to you, exactly the Sierra Leone road safety seal. Now in the license gets everything now the material of Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. And inside the MIS, when you go to Road Safety Authority, you get people the way they outside the office. So they're not so staff.
So hold on, please. Now we don't pull this information, then they investigate. Let's say you something waiting will get for happen. Then get for begin go after this person now for sake of this exhibit we get for loss of my hand. But guess what? It will be too late because we already don't lay we hand on that particular exhibit day. Very sorry about that one day. Go, continue.
It's clear. So as I say, we get people already outside where they can, hey, but I can't license. Now this. You not go able for one arm. So they go make it in the way where you say go get a trust, you get this person. So that for people there are some of them are staff that they bring them. What thing that they do? Some staff they get the bold mind and take them people there, what we call goatman, for go to right inside the office. So you will not know when you they come meet them at the office, you know they tell you to not try this at the work. So one again involved inside the where this man in not to staff, but he always they sit on inside MIS office. Now then they print this license. Now, again answer now when the manager, now the traffic warden department, they don't come bust these secrets. But we concern now is you get innocent citizens them were involved into this. But mind you, their citizens there, then they can't road safety authority with the intention that they can take a license. They don't know whether license in a system or they don't get system, not in a system. When they don't print license, it go and jubilate say, I don't get license. It go out. Now, we understand say they don't begin the arrest. Some of them driver and Okada riders them, yeah. When they don't know, they go what transport, what to corner they go get the license. Now inside road safety authority, they go take this license. But because now the authority don't find out, say, the license not there in the system, you get a set of people them, when they just make their own small tech road safety authority, they bombard the license there to people them, the money not they reach road safety, they don't begin to arrest them drivers there. And the road safety also had to tell you, this not the problem where they left me ask anybody who they work on road safety. The time for pay them their salary they reach, road safety not they pay. Now, road safety and must say you they resign from your work for make them pay you benefits. Now, draw. You they ask for leave. Now, road safety authority. So tell you they go to leave you come before you can get you leave money.
And as we
what is the cause?
People them they will be not supposed to forget some of their leave allowance and other benefit them for last year. Till now they're not able to forgive them. So now you see, you get few people them where actually they enjoy, and then the other way actually they do the dirty work, not they benefit anything from waiting na the entitlement. And this na thing we don't see from the top to the bottom. even as this COVID fight they go on, we see where the Deputy Minister of Finance been come and tell we say then they get 2 salary, but the one they waiting at feel, not they get the allowance them. They don't they 7, 8, 1 year, they not they get nothing. So now the system this is what they go with. We move.
So now this narrative where they go on, but we self don't left with camera them and we eye open for see how the authority they can treat their innocent people that we come for county class. And also, this case na case we get for draw staff them also where they're innocent. Because the one they way set this school for the printing license and whether they reflect on the system, you get some stuff where them don't know. But because of political business, get for me, then they can't involve them innocently. Just like what me brother say, we put 50 million for see whether they bring Andrew Sovula or Andrew Sovula, if not name, I don't want to know.
Yeah, Ambrose.
For can make statement against your Pekin. And as they talk to you right now, these documents they na Ben Kelfala index. It's not there because of Andrew Sovula in Pekin. For the innocent staff there now, wait on them, you can't give me license for you, me na staff, when they go only in a street, you say na Bangura I can't give. Which Bangura not even know say, now this game they go on a MIS. Bangura they go and pay or give somebody some and they are help me do this work because maybe abusing at the office. At the end of the day, when they possibly can't point me, if I not get any political affiliation, now we Ben Kelfal again for can't hold. And this Ekelasana also, the Yuki na road transport, it really plenty. As then they arrest people right now for this license when only reflects on the system. You get traffic warning books them also. This fine where they can give people them na streets. You get books them when they come out from them the big guns them, the Ekelasana and others. Them books there they come out and get everything but road transport. Them books are also they reflect on the system. We are in and they give the driver, you the Okada rider, this fine, you they pay. But this money, it not they come to the authority. So if Ekelasana was the secret of this license, which is good, also if really the authority serious for mount an investigation, then get for investigate the issue of the traffic wardings, them tickets, whether they issue out to poor people them, where they just go on Okada or Motoka for go find their living. So this na in go on na Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority right now. But we not stop there at all. We get for bring you more information as the investigation they go on. Never mind. We really know that the investigation not get for go far because it don't involve them picking them. Where them bring now the authority for can work. So they get for make condition damu. The one day where the law get for bed, now the innocent one that tomorrow where people they get for can point now this give me this license, now this give me this license. We don't know the mission where this Jojo and other people that they run, they do. But as we talk right now, then they behind bars. We step they see waiting they come out behind that one day. We go bring you more reports.
No. I'm Sovula in Pekin. Now waiting at the so. But wait no more. It carry them. I used to do a pray the Belen at that table that day and talk about LG. Now so if I sit down and pray them back at the table and talk about Ibobo, the finger suit. Aye, 362 watching on YouTube, 185 likes. Please, let's go. Now look, I know they get information so much down. I don't forget anything. And last see me people in no, not to duplicate. They don't say duplicate. Not sabi. Then say refresh or reload. That Bauka tell thief. Okay. Me I'm not saying that, just now. Where and Bruce Sovula they can say, we are say Bangura talk about me Pekin. Bangura need for come and explain. Me I know they do. Enough for tomorrow, Bambai. Men non go say just no me dey, me no dey. Me na me uncle Sovula and T sabi me now, eh? Sabi me face, eh? At the same face number again. Okay. I want to read something for you.
Yeah.
This one basically get to do with the election. So, I really want for you just listen and listen very well to this thing where I can read for you. It comes actually from a very, very strong woman where then there's there at the end they call Electoral. Electoral basically now do this right top. So what we go do? Let's just zoom them out quick. Let you know see some other people and because it comes from WhatsApp. Bible you not see some of the things the way they na this there. Because just like one for call, me uncle and can watch some people and contact them. Faint by you. Is that no the deba?
Did I say?
Faint by you. Just give me some second. Alright, good. Alright. So now let's watch this thing quickly and let me say freedom from this computer. It basically came in from WhatsApp message. So important when I please listen to them. It basically get to do with the election. Like yeah. Sierra Leoneans. The date for the presidential election is finally here. Sierra Leoneans, let all vote. It's your right to vote. Don't take your vote for granted. Voting is more than just electing a candidate. It's choosing the right policies and the people who have your best interest in mind when making decisions that will affect our community, regions, and towns. When you vote, you decide how your taxes will be spent and as well as decisions making. There is power in large numbers, so let all vote in 2023. Increasing the number of people that vote in each election means better representation, more funding to our communities, and a better quality of life. Politicians, listen to two things: money and votes. If we work together as a community and increase voter turnout, then our states and national legislature or parliament will listen to our needs. Education, healthcare, infrastructure, the economy, our healthcare professionals, teachers, etc. are all affected by our votes. 10 reasons why you should vote. Ten reasons why you should vote. 1. Vote because it's your right, and failing to vote will give a small portion of power over the majority. 2. Vote to allocate funds for your towns and regions. 3. Vote to decide how your taxes will be spent. 4. Voting affects your job, schools, businesses, healthcare, agricultural system, roads, energy, transportation, etc., etc. 5. Vote to improve our educational system and child care. 6. Vote to improve safety, security in your neighborhoods and communities. 7. Vote to improve our roadway system, clean water system, and energy efficiency. 8. Because if you don't vote, you will not have a say in how our country is run, and you will give others the power to make decisions for you. Vote for better development and infrastructural development. 10. Vote for a better health system, prenatal and maternity care. Silence implies consent. Let's all cast our votes to resolve the deadlock. Thank you all very much. This one come up from a very strong writer, Electoral, and the preacher or the lecturer and patriot of our dear weird, Amina Majid Malik, sister admin. Bless you so much. Thank you very much. But what do you think about this thing?
Perfect. No cause to complain. I think we need some of them things here. The education, we do them in different way. This now it make we don't become strong and stronger. You find out say we they out there na the media for talk, but the backbones them all they work according to. I can always tell you say, my granny been tell me one word. Say anything where you they do, you get human them behind you. Definitely you they succeed that journey day where you they part. So I just the add for tell sister admin plenty thank you. We get them Baku, but we believe say some of you maybe you work on they permit you. But if you self can do the same thing, just go ahead and bring them to the house with the publisher to people. And because we will tell you say, we know where the diaspora will not get a role for play. As the past election, but who people do them how? Take phone call in person. Vote for this, no vote for this. If you don't vote for this, I know they send for you something. Well now, we all don't taste the pepper. We all the pepper water don't well now we are. We all don't feel the pain. What thing will they do? Do them in your way where you feel say you're able to help for education people then where the eyes them they open and gain more awareness. So I think, excuse me, this now the run time as I say, you don't say, oh, don't claim this in. We claim. Now we run down. And if we run down, we get for take with time for make we not skate. And how we know they skate? Now by we take the honor for educate with people them we're not able to understand what thing they go on exactly now the country. Plenty thank you to his sister and plenty thank you to everybody waiting at the corner. We get intention for help educate with people them.
Okay, so anybody can do this thing like my brother don't say. You're welcome. You know, somebody just they ask, say, you want to write up. And I think, say, what we need for do now, now for let we go able for read this one back in Creole, for make a bone pan Creole, inside Creole, let people understand. And I just try for customize them. For let I send them out now. Last send them out now, so people go able for circulate them. Yeah, as one door already ask for them. But I just they add this woman in name day. Yeah. But I just add the name day quick. So it go really no people go really no send her for ma'am. Yeah. Okay, so I press now and then go out to the first person. Thank you very much for your request for ma'am. For that particular thing there, Jesse.
Yeah, sister admin say we not for put in name day. You lie.
No, I don't put and on, sorry.
You lie.
I mean Majid Malik.
We dey compliment people. Any good thing where you do, with a plaster you name day. You lie.
We don't do them. We don't do already. Sorry. It don't go, sir. The first one don't go. The first one don't go. And now I will join the team now for share. Yeah, let me able to get them. Plenty people them. Come on. You get any right up we get for do it. Politics and election now they will focus on. Send them to me. Just send them to me. My way, okay. Send them to we anything we get for the election. Yeah. Just send them to we go try for get them. Okay. You welcome, brother. We welcome. Okay. I think so far so good. Please do. No worries. Whether you worry or you not worry.
No, who don't do them? We or war?
War.
We don't go.
We don't share them. Now all three the group name we get. We don't share them. So please, una waiting at then group then day. Una help we just drop the message. Let you know say it's not bone.
YouTube. Somebody like 2 people they like don't dislike back. Not just a Twitter, just make a one thing.
Oh, Facebook, how are you? Let's just drop message. And all the people them now all the good them. This right up with it on top. Do ya? Una forward them now all the other group they una there. Una thank you. That include ECSL where they listen right now on YouTube and Facebook. Please send me the copy. So maybe okay, Mr. Music. Mr. Music, large. Music. Hey God. People man now we don't can give him now so. Okay, I don't send the copy to him music. BKM, I don't say that, yeah? And interestingly, I'm not changing him. I swear I'm changing him. If you say that, like, watch out. Let me see him for ECSL. I don't know if you see him. Yes, music, he saying. Now, so he did it. I know they change him. Okay, somebody will say for Adam, now they group them. Wow, this is not challenge, eh? It can be difficult for lot to add. So what thing I go do? I copy. By the way, what's in the happen now?
Well, I think we don't give out for today. What you get, as we decide for reserve the other area and see how the investigation they go on because the topic last week now the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority topic the Andrew Sovula. It's very picky for what different office.
You don't begin fingers soup.
You know, can they say, the one where they can see, the one where they can point at.
And the server line, Baba.
You get money for Papa, ask them what they
and not get money for other the finger soup, you get money for other the cost.
No? Wole Gongoli. Now, oh, yeah, you can't talk about picking.
Nothing. I put 50 million. If you talk about in picking, they get 50 million. If you not get answer for the reason 2 days.
And finally, lady, but what they go for go it is for? You want me to talk or can't you?
Yeah, he saying Papa na the IG.
Papa na IG.
And so?
Look his head, the grotty Papa.
Like the
Papa na police.
Like the sus.
But not joke, maybe I wonder if he is sleeping as well.
It no matter. Let them arrest no more. The only thing no more, let them not use them as road for meet other people no more. So I think
now all that's for now.
Yes.
For today.
Yes. Yes, election dates 24 June. Not of 2024, 24 June.
You know what? I cannot tell you like I must confess. The way I handle your uncle today, you beat me imagination. Trust. You make a job overlap the watch you. How you handle your uncle today. Anyway, I believe they said don't do anything for you.
Let all thing give me, boy, you wait at the turn and give.
I like that. You know, because people don't really look at me now and say, any talk where Constance may pay uncle, but we are the Tina Bonnet vote. But today, until I see, now instead of scrutinizing uncle, he washed and fine. EDSA pin am, no problem. Although we don't watch as he pin am, I didn't know that. He passes sleep. Ah, je le pied, on voulait chap. Like Andrew Sovula or Ambrose. Anyone like sick. Ambrose, you know,
Ambrose. And the Bruce in face. Ambrose. Not to Ambrose standing. Anyway, we want for tell una thank you for una don't take on time for watch this program. On Facebook we get over 200 and something we be the watch. Thank you very much. Let me see how many reactions. 243 reactions on Facebook, 240 comments, 46 shares. Thank you very much to always share, comment, like, and watch, because we get plenty of people to watch, but then just no one for participating in anything. On YouTube, we get 356 now watching with 206 likes. You be said dislike there?
No, he come back as I talk because he can't say
Mistake. Okay. Thank you all, guys. Thank you very much for on our like, comment, share, and all. Well, my name Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. Interestingly, me and my uncle, I don't know. But anyway, me not the freedom fighter, period.
Like Bangura come from the north with a sharpened cutlass, left and right. You don't get wrong side. Until we meet again. You want back?
Anybody will get right up, political right up, things the way they help for educate the people. And I'll tell you this thing. We they give open invitation now from this time. If you feel say you get I don't know. Okay, la reserve down for tomorrow. But in the meantime, una send in na right up, yeah? Tomorrow we'll come up with that. Thank you very much. Bible will be drop your messages now.
Until we meet again tomorrow. God bless you and I love you now. Parce que if you get something for her, I don't find you.
No, tomorrow.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.